Warning, this post contains substantial spoilers for Netflix's The Ultimatum, Queer Love. If you've been keeping up with the show on streaming services, you know that this season has more drama than anybody could have predicted. I certainly didn't believe it was possible, but leave it to The Ultimatum to deliver the goods. Quick recap, just one of the 5 couples that came into the program with ultimatums made it out together. A lot of resentment was shown during the reunion episode, especially amongst couples who, let's be honest, deserved some space. A few unanswered issues concerning this couple's future remain, though. When did Lexi and Ray really break up? When did Tiff and Mildred have their little tiff? The information is in Women's Health. For Raylan and Lexi. At the conclusion of the ultimatum, Lexi and Ray's relationship had reached a joyful conclusion. Both ladies were engaged and beginning the wedding planning process. Ray noted in the finale, "This last year has been amazing," referring to their time together over the last 12 months. The honeymoon period ended all too soon. Shortly after their reunion appearance, the pair broke up, as shown by a title card at the end of the broadcast. "We had a great 4.5 years together, but when we're looking for a life partner, maybe there's things that we're looking for that are different and things that we couldn't get past from the show," Lexi remarked during a press event for The Ultimatum. Ray told Today that she had no regrets about proposing to Lexi, even if the two are no longer engaged. "I'm glad that I followed my emotions at the time." She told Today, "I think listening to your gut is so important." As Lexi elaborated, the couple was unable to resolve the problems that led them to apply to the show. There was probably another month spent on processing emotions and thoughts that hadn't been resolved during the encounter. "We kept having the same issues," Lexi said to Today. There was no way for the pair to regain each other's trust after what happened with Ray and Vanessa. But it looks like things are well between Ray and Lexi. "She is the one. I hope the best for her," Lexi said on Today. In case you missed it, Lexi and Mal's trial marriage was marked by some pretty decent chemistry. However, in the end, both Lexi and Mal returned to their respective first lovers. Lexi was still dedicated to Ray towards the end of the series, but she is now in a new relationship. "I'm committed to my current partner." She added, "I'm the happiest I've ever been, and I think that's because the show brought me to somebody who has made my life better in ways I just couldn't have expected. I realized that my best buddy is the one for me." We don't know if Lexi's boyfriend is Mal or someone entirely unrelated to the program because she hasn't spoken. The Mal and Yoli situation. At the Ultimatum reunion, feelings between Mal and Yoli were, understandably, icy. At the tell-all, Yoli admitted to Mal that she had been less than truthful about her love for Xander after delivering the ultimatum. While Yoli accepted Mal's proposal, she quickly moved on to kiss Xander. "After saying yes to Mal, I immediately regretted kissing Xander. I didn't honor my, earlier vow to Mal, but I suppose it was simply because I was in such a rush to say goodbye to Xander, someone I loved." Yoli remarked, "I regret that," at a press conference for Ultimatum. According to Today, both Yoli and Mal were relieved by the proposal since it meant they would be able to see the conclusion of their relationship. Yoli has verified she is not solely dating Xander or anybody else, and she and Xander have broken up. "This is the longest I've ever gone without a boyfriend. 2 years have passed, or at least a whole year and a half. So, I guess I'm simply dating myself," she said, laughing at the irony. Even though Mal has been quite public about her issues with Yoli, she still considers Yoli a member of her family. "I think we still respect each other," Mal said to Today. Tiff and Mildred's story. Tiff and Mildred appeared to have the smoothest relationship on the program, but their engagement revealed otherwise. They seemed distant from one another at the meeting. "It seemed like the cloud came back," Mildred said at the end. It wasn't made clear. Mildred and Tiff both claimed that following the proposal their relationship immediately became poisonous. From the looks of the reunion episode, they have major communication issues. Vanessa and Xander, in particular. Throughout the ultimatum, Vanessa and Xander's relationship problems went in the complete other direction. Xander first delivered the final warning to Vanessa. But she soon discovered she was falling for Yoli, just as Vanessa was getting ready to make a commitment. They were the sole unengaged pair because they broke up. Upon seeing Xander again, Vanessa informed him, "I love you as a friend, and I think it took this experience to realize that we shouldn't be together." According to Today, Xander already knew their relationship was over with Vanessa before they filmed their breakup scene. Telling Today, "If I was really listening to my intuition, which I was not doing a good job of before, I probably wouldn't have even been on the show." Xander admits that he would not have been on the show otherwise. It appears that both women are currently single based on the reunion episode. Although Xander and Yoli have been in touch, they are not romantically involved with one another. Dating is a regular occurrence for Vanessa. In an effort to discover marriage material, Vanessa has been on the dating scene with Sam and the Aussie. The only pair to remain together from this season is Aussie and Sam, who are still engaged. "We've kind of figured it out," Sam says of the couple's troubles before the show, most of which originated from a lack of communication. Both Sam and Aussie have made efforts to reduce their respective desire for personal space. "Compromise is one of my favorite things." Aussie is practicing not just talking to Sam, but also talking to his family. "In the past, maybe I wouldn't have told my family about Sam, but I'm trying to embrace me and be more open, and live my truth," Aussie says in the last episode. The couple has set their sights on getting hitched in Aussie's native country. And what about Xander and Yoli? Yoli kissed Xander after saying yes to Mal's marriage proposal. Netflix. Yoli and Xander don't appear to be dating after the reunion, although they are still in touch. They reconnected at Coachella after not seeing one another for a while. But they insist that they are only pals for the time being. "When I was dating Mal and later when I fell in love with Xander, I was someone who was over-compromising of self and willing to just give up parts, things I need, in the name of love," Yoli explained. "I'm out of there. I'm searching for my hell yes connection." Yoli claims to be single at the moment, but she hasn't completely excluded out dating Xander in the future. "To be honest, I'm not sure Xander and I agree as much as we used to. And sometimes, I do consider this. Our chemistry was great, and the potential for love was there, but no, not yet," she responded.